And we're back!
Holy shit!
Nice.
Ah,
Howdy, howdy.
hello!
Hello.
Hello.
I kinda
And
sorta
welcome to the
rushed.
show.
Yeah, I kinda sorta rushed because I was eating and I was on the phone with my BF, and then I realized I had 2 minutes, so I had to load the dishwasher and just rush back in.
Understandable.
Oh, right. So, welcome back, people. Glad to have you here.
Hello, bombshells.
Uh, so, how was the discussion while I was away?
Yes.
It was a discussion.
Liam O'Brien has a new puppy.
Yes.
Oh my god, I need to see it. There's 3 weeks old puppies.
Children.
We're still
Okay.
missing 2 people. It's fine.
It's fine. Everything is fine. Go check out the Redbubble.
Yeah, do that. Where is the link?
It's on Twitter.
Twitter. Go on Twitter.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna offer
Oh
for
my
over the break
god!
because I have my tarot deck out. If anyone wanted a tarot reading,
Oh my god, he's so precious. Look at those eyes.
it's so tiny.
He's so tiny.
10
Children.
weeks old.
Everyone needs to see it. Everyone.
Nah, I've got my 2 big mutts. I'll be fine.
He's an itty bitty little cocker spaniel.
Yes.
Okay,
For
big
those
mutts.
of you who missed it, I'm sorry, but this is going in chat now because I mean it's just
It's just too fucking adorable.
it is way too precious.
A plague on both your houses.
No, not in bad. How do I do this?
Copy paste.
Yeah, share tweet, copy, and then.
Yeah, I found it. Look at the puppy!
Nice pupper.
I'm sorry, podcast listeners. You'll just have to come back and check out the VOD.
Yeah, you need to, because the puppy is so adorable.
It's adorable. It's a puppy. Of course, it's adorable.
Actor on the streets and a wizard in the sheet.
So yeah,
Oh,
we're
precious.
waiting a moment for. Speaking of puppies, we're waiting a moment for Dawn and
Wow, I wish Liam could see Liam's precious pooch.
Link has to come in. Oh. So sorry. So what are Panda, NaughtyMouse, and Magpie doing in the meantime? If you want to have a bit of conversation.
Magpie
No.
is just
We're
looking
fine.
at John wide-eyed. She is not gonna ask anything. She is not gonna initiate conversation. She's just gonna stare.
I'm just ushering everyone back to the car.
I mean, I will say you're taking like a moment to take a breather and then go into the car, so Nano and and Lemuria can come back in.
And I'm just gonna stand up and go. Well, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Lay down toilet
Magpie
tissue.
just looks at him go and smiles. What the fuck again at Panda.
Panel will just like tap her and just be like, "Hey, man, it's cool. He's still the same person as he was yesterday. If he didn't talk about it, then he just didn't want to talk about it. Let's just leave it. Same dude, just with people.
biggest fucking crime families in the whole of Cerulean Springs. What do you mean?
If it makes you feel better, he's just what people I grew up around.
If anything, that makes me feel more concerned.
I don't know how to take that. On the chin. I'll take that on the chin. Just don't say anything about it.
And we lost John.
Amazing.
John seems like the kind of guy that just likes his privacy. I think we should respect that.
Yeah, I
I
understand.
haven't incurred as to what you did to make Dennis so scared, so I believe we should respect John's privacy as well.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna ask anything, but still, what the fuck?
It's just John. I can't
Yes, it's just.
believe I just didn't notice this before. Oh wow, that's fucking hilarious. That's best friend.
What?
That's best friend. Panda is like keeping up their smiles, but you can see like happy tears coming down. That's
Aw.
best friend. Oh my god.
Magpie's face is just like concern.
I thought he was dead. I went off to college, the gate crash happened, and I never heard back from one day, and oh god, that's best friend.
Well, okay, let's just leave the theory reunion for some other time if you guys really want to get out of here. We should get going, probably.
There's probably not going to be a tier reunion. As I said, I'm not going to say anything about it. Though I am going to make a cake. Gonna make the best fucking cake you've ever seen in your life, man.
Pay's just like, cake.
Yes.
Cake. Yes.
People make cake when they're happy. That's what I was taught. Are you okay?
Yes. You can see some doubt in Magpie's eyes, but she will leave it at that. People make cakes when they are happy.
People make cakes.
I love, I'm just gonna say, I love how Magpie's stayed kinda subdued at the mention of cake.
Like, come on, she's probably hungry at this point.
That's so. You do have sandwiches, by the way.
Magpie already ate it on the way here. Should I remind you that?
Oh, right. Oh, speaking of, John,
Yes.
how does doing this feel?
What specifically?
You, like, after all you went through and everything, it basically laid bare the secret that you held for so long in front of your one if not your best friend, and to save someone else. How does that feel?
Kind of felt inevitable.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think John ever expected that secret to stay as long as he was living in Cerulean Springs. He could, even if he had left, he still would have been on edge the entire rest of his life.
Knowing that the
Just
secret
afraid that
was...
Knowing that there's a secret that if someone put enough work in could find out, and that could catch up with him.
Okay. And with what John was planning and everything, do you feel like now that you basically anchored yourself, do you feel this sort of change grants a role of some kind?
I think it might.
Okay. What do you want to roll? And I'm gonna make it. Considering this is, would you consider it a positive outcome?
I feel like it's a conflicted outcome because
Conflicted
John
outcome.
is because it's shattering a dream he had of getting out of here, but also reconnecting him with people he thought he would never see again. Because he didn't ever expect to really be able to reconnect with his family again. But this is just kind of solidifying the fact that he's gonna have to if he stays here, and he's pretty much anchored himself here now.
Okay. I will say, if I may, I will say this requires not much fortitude, but it's the sort of thing that you need a lot of drive to do.
Shit, I have a 2 in drive.
Oh, oh no.
Oh dear fuck.
Okay.
Well, we have momentum.
I do have momentum.
Yeah, we have plenty of momentum.
Okay. Alright,
Because basically, I will say that this is akin to I'm not gonna run away anymore. Sort of move, right? That's why I'm calling drive. And I'm gonna be, considering it's a conflicted outcome, it's gonna be at 3 plus. Close the door.
That's the first time I haven't rolled a fail.
Lamau.
Damn! Okay! Alright.
Hell yeah, dude.
I will say.
So for podcast listeners, 3 and a 4. This man passed excellently.
Yep, absolutely. Even if it was a 4 plus, it was would have passed. Since we are waiting for the hours to come around, I will explain a bit the roles that we did so far. When you see a skill roll, so firearms or sense motive, what we're rolling is a combination of a stat die. So, for example, for sense motive is a charm, if I'm not wrong, charm or intelligence. Don't remember.
Intelligence.
It's intelligence plus a d10 plus the modifier, and that's how normal rolls are done. Normal checks are done. This gives the stat die is the natural talent of a person. The d10 is the luck of a person at that moment, and the modifier is the skill of a person that adds to the whole thing. Mental statistics are a different set of stats that are rolled with a number of d6s equal to a person's mental stats, which are divided in drive, fortitude, and focus. And they need to pass on a d6 at least one die or more, depending on the difficulty of a roll, number plus. So, for example, if it's a 4 plus, at least one die must be a 4 or plus. Ones are critical failures, and ones without successes is really fucking bad news, as Panda will know. Speaking of Panda!
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. What do you want?
So, this was a... see, this
Hi.
is...
This has been a day.
I'm gonna say, this is why I love being an
been a day.
overseer for this game, because the way that they just go, what now, when you talk to them is so
What do you
precious.
Oh no.
It's been a day, wasn't it?
It's been a day.
You just
It
found
has
your
been.
old friend,
It has been a day.
and you found an old
That it
friend
has.
while on a quest in Oldtown? Like, what the
Not just any
fuck?
friend. That's best friend. All right.
So, how does that make Panda feel?
Um, kind of proud of them that they turned out to be a good asshole and not just the friend bitch that they knew them as.
Okay.
But also just Panda's got this like understanding that I don't know if John knows who I am, and if there's a reason he's not using that name, there's got to be a reason to it, and I'm not gonna interrupt that, and I'm
No,
just gonna sit back. If he ever wants to talk about his old life, he can. It's not my business.
completely
It's just
understandable.
really nice to see him again, and I'm going to bake him a cake and have it be kind of settled.
Alright. I'm gonna ask you as well, considering that you are deep part into this story, into this character story. Do you feel like you need to make a role for today's events?
To not be completely sapped of energy, yes.
Okay.
There's a very high chance of Panda just going nonverbal for the rest of the day.
Okay. Do you think this is like considering what you're trying to do? Would you pull it more on a fortitude or a drive? Like, drive will be fortitude is this shook
I
me.
would put it on drive.
Okay, then roll me a drive. It's gonna be considering how shocking this was for you. It's gonna be a 4+.
6-6, baby.
Yeah.
Shit.
You. It's shocking indeed. Like it's clear you didn't expect this sort of reveal, but at the same time, well, this happened, and with your character sort of mentality, state of mind, that sort of as you described before, this hippie sort of druid thingy. I will say with a role, you might be able to see it as some sort of this is life, baby. You know,
This is life, baby.
Maria
is the
was
path.
here. Now is John. Disappeared for years. Now he's back. This is how the world works.
And I never have to deal with the thought of dead naming them because they look so different.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's
So
silver
that's kind of the
linings.
silver linings.
So that I mean, you can't really mistake him for.
I can't mistake them for the small girl in the sundress anymore.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, the trench does kind of fit a bit wide, so.
It's a bit embarrassing that there's someone here that's seen me in a dress, but whatever.
But yeah, no,
Whatever.
you are absolutely okay. Lemuria, I see you're back.
I am. I apologize for that.
As we wait for Nano, you had quite an interesting conversation with NaughtyMouse.
Hmm.
How does this whole thing make you feel?
That he's a fucking moron.
Okay.
Far be it for him to get in the way of their decision to lose the ability to make decisions.
All right. Do you feel like from what happened? Do you feel like you need to make a roll, or not?
I mean, probably not. He's probably just doing his best not to try not to care about it.
Okay.
It doesn't really affect him or his robotic-iness, so.
All right. It's my job to ask.
Jerry, you sound like a therapist. How does that make you feel?
You sound like Panda at dentist. How does that make you feel?
I feel like I want love.
Aww.
Okay. Good for you.
Wow. Oh God!
Sorry.
Oh, that was cold.
That was cruel. Shit.
Holy shit!
I didn't know I could hurt myself.
Damn, that edge. Look, good for you.
I just got it. It took a second.
Oh. So,
Yeah.
Lemuria, you're in the scene as well. Do you want to say anything to anyone?
John's in the bathroom.
No, he's
I-
probably
I-
still
I
just
think-
processing it all.
I think John is coming back. Sorry, I took so long. I got cornered.
Actually,
by
there
a-
is. Sorry.
I got cornered by quite a voluptuous woman.
John-
With a tale of all things.
This.
John, you went in the man's bathroom.
Yes, but it's in a public hallway.
Oh. Okay.
This.
Damn, I thought you were gayer than that.
I will say that someone will speak up. Red October will come to you and go, "Are you sure you know what the fuck you're doing?"
I've never known what the hell I'm doing.
I mean, that was clear with the way you worked, but
I mean, you're right, but also, hey.
hey, I mean, professionalism is professionalism. You know that. It's not personal, but you know this doesn't regard only you, right?
Yeah.
How do you
There's no
think?
guarantee I'm going to survive it to have to. There's no guarantee that I'm going to survive it to have to fulfill my end of the bargain.
That's not what I'm saying. I mean, assuming you survive the whole fucking let's go kill again boss thing, right? Assuming that, which, mind you, I'm not gonna be part of. This is where
Yeah.
my end of the deal is. But assuming that, do you think that she's gonna just let you wave a name around like that?
My name.
It's
It's
your
my
name,
name,
it's
my
theirs as well. And let me be clear, they've been in the business for the last 4 years and something. You've been out for that time.
It's not like I've been gone, I've just not been that name.
No, but they still have some rights to it. You should at least clear it with them. I hope you have a plan for that.
Yeah, it's not like. Do you think I'm that much of an idiot that I wouldn't talk to them about it?
He looks at you for a moment.
Don't answer that. Don't answer.
On a rating of near-death encounters per week, maybe. On a rating of near-death
Not
encounters per week.
Alright, I'm not gonna answer that.
Don't die, please.
God.
He's always trying, I tell you that.
Yeah, but have I ever really been known for my sense of self-preservation?
Not really. That's what I was saying
Exactly.
about your work. But still, there's a limit to everything, even to just throwing yourself in fucking danger. Want my advice? You don't? I don't give a shit. Talk to Juan first. He's a PR guy.
Yeah, that was kind of my plan.
At least you got that much of a head over your shoulders. You will say whole ill thing. She'll kind of do that, but wanted to make sure.
Not that much. Surprising as it is. 15. To think. You think it's too late for me to hop over to Mars?
Yeah. Yeah, I know it is.
Shit.
Yep. But again, thanks for the idea.
You little shit.
That is in character laughter. If I could hear them, that is in character fucking laughing.
I mean, at this point, considering the cat is out of a bag, it doesn't really mind being hurt by anyone else.
That shit sends me giggling.
I knew you stole other people's ideas.
Hey, I have to make a living somehow, right?
Yes, but still, you son of a bitch.
Intellectual property.
And that comes as a shock because...
I'm not saying it's a shock.
Oh, good.
I've known you.
But, yeah. So, if you're all set to go, let's get the fuck out of this place, and I'm gonna be on my way.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
Everybody in the truck?
Yep.
Yep.
So what's the plan from here?
Go to fucking sleep. I'll reach out to a friend, see if they know anything about the area that could get us as close to Dean as possible. And we then start thinking of an actual plan once we have information on the area.
So remind me why we're going after Dean after everything else we've done.
Because that's the only way. All of the deals we made were contingent on
Yep.
killing Dean as the admission price and everything.
So we're killing Dean so you can be dead named the ruler of the Badlands. So that we can get Merryweather's son to consider, or Mayweather's son
Not
to consider.
Like Cleary.
Not the
Clear.
ruler, the poster boy.
Something like that, yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh.
I can only express how incredibly convoluted and out of our depth this has become.
Very.
Right.
So we didn't exactly plan on it getting to this.
I don't know about you, but I wasn't planning on dying before this point.
It's fair. And I don't plan on dying after this, during this, but
Why do you
I'm
always
pretty
seem so
stubborn.
willing to?
I'm not, that's what I just said.
No, not you. John, you're always getting into situations that could kill you. Why?
it's how I grew up. It's normal.
That's just a little bit concerning.
Just because it's how you grew up, I know it's not my place to say anything on that. But please realize you don't have to after a certain point.
What the hell else do? I killed my first person when I was 14. There's not much you can do.
Okay.
That's why I haven't. All I've
Then I was
known.
gonna look John straight in the eye. I assume we're all together at this point.
Yeah.
I killed my first person when I was a week old. What does age have to do
not
with anything? You move forward, you learn from the data you collect, you learn from the experiences, don't you?
Yes, but
But what? Why would you not learn? Why would
It's
you
not about
deliberately
learning.
choose to be stupid?
Because it follows.
Psychology.
I can wisen up at any point, but stupidity will follow. There's not much that. I tried. New name, new muse, everything, but that didn't get me far.
Same actions.
I hadn't killed anyone since the gate crash. Not until New Year's.
You didn't kill that person. The Mirage did. Don't play yourself like that. Don't put that on your hand.
It's not like you had much of a choice during New Year's.
Well, what about what came after?
Remind me what came after. What you're referencing? That's out of character.
Okay.
We've had several combat encounters since
Has
then.
John
Such
killed
as
anyone?
I don't know.
Because I've killed plenty of people. John, I don't think you
Ditto.
killed shit.
Yeah, John did.
Yes.
Which one?
It happened.
Was it the Culta?
Cultists were
Oh. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah,
Now
there's that too. I mean, John, I don't expect that to remember, but you, yes.
Sorry. With the cultists, that was self-defense.
Look, John,
Still
it's not
blood.
like any of us are squeaky clean here.
I am.
Just shut up.
Oh my god, I love it.
Pick up a pile of sand and throw it at him.
You fool, you can't blind me like that.
Not the point. You're a little bit dirty now.
It's not like I have a lot of options nowadays. I might as well make the best of the situation.
Okay. John, after everything goes down here, why don't we try making more options? And if that doesn't pan out, do whatever you want. And you don't have to take me up on this offer anyway. Who knows? Maybe
You
we can
realize
get you
that-
to Mars.
For me to get more options would require the death of at least 2 people.
Which
On the other hand, outing yourself to the entirety of Cerulean Springs, that definitely gives you more opportunities.
I didn't claim I was smart.
No, you aren't.
Exactly.
Lemuria!
Oh god!
You're also not listening to the smarter people in the group. Now,
Like I
if
said,
you would excuse me, I have someone to tend to actually cares to listen and to survive. Have a nice evening.
Ugh,
And I'm
I should
gonna
prob-
walk out.
I should probably go too.
Oh no, you
She
can
knows the
continue
way
scolding
home.
if you'd like.
No, you know the way home from here, I don't.
You still haven't logged the coordinates internally yet?
I can do that.
Yeah. You have a built-in GPS system.
My eyes
I
start
love it.
glowing blue. Oh my god, this is so convenient.
I love
Nano,
it.
you do remember that you're still in the middle of Oldtown, right?
We gotta drive home first.
I'm gonna sit in the back of the car and wait for people to finally get their ass moving again.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
You have to give me a little bit of credit. I missed the first few minutes after the break because of puppies,
I know, don't
Well-
worry.
and I don't know where we were at that point.
No worries.
Very good.
I assumed I walked in on a group hug or something at Pandas.
No, I'm just
No.
spanking them.
I'm ignoring the situation.
You making your way back to
In that case, I will text everybody that they have 5 minutes before the car leaves.
Wow.
Uh,
Making your way back to the truck is not that difficult, and well,
It's not what? Sorry.
you, as I said, you are currently in friendly territories, so you managed to get there without too much of a problem. Probably when you arrive, considering the time, you're gonna see the bartender kind of waving in the other shift around, and she gives you a little wave with a mechanical arm.
I nod my head and wave back.
Oh, okay. Thank
Good
you so much here. Good evening. So you gonna stay? The charging station is still.
That is very kind, but I have obligations elsewhere.
Out to you. Have a safe trip.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
I assume you're going home?
Yeah. Might make a little bit of a detour to some people I know. Blow some steam off after the whole thing what happened here.
Yeah. Can have a great impact to relax for a moment.
That's what I intend to do. Well, if I don't see you around, stay alive up there.
Mhm.
And she kind of
Oh shit.
moves off.
ah, yes, he's dying.
And turning into a shock off by the sound of it.
Sorry.
And then I will wait in the car exactly 5 minutes and I will leave.
Heading
Okay.
towards the car.
Yeah, that guy's probably gonna go with Nano.
All right. Yeah, pretty much everyone. Red October is basic. I wouldn't say there before you, but very much close by.
Very eager to leave.
Yeah, it is. It really doesn't want to stay here anymore a moment longer. So, you get all in the car.
Oh, in the
And-
car.
Well,
If
yeah.
anybody wants to stay, speak now.
No, the fuck I would not.
I
like
wanted to go
say.
home.
Let's.
And
John, I'm making cake tonight.
Cool.
Yeah.
you start driving. You do have a clear route towards the exit of Oldtown. It's gonna take a bit, and I am incredibly sorry, but I need those 2d6s, please.
Who?
You decide.
Alright. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I ain't scared. I ain't fucking scared.
Go for it.
When have I, the glorious I, been scared? That's 8.
An 8.
Oh god.
Give me just a moment.
What is it with you rolling 2s and 6s?
That's a good
D6s really
question.
like me, or they just don't give a fuck about my well-being. So it's either a 2, a 5, or a 6.
Low or high?
Hi.
You pass through what seems to be a combat zone. But
Man.
apparently, you just skirted it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You can see that there are some bodies on the floor. And Magpie,
Yes.
you see very interesting gold-plated implants on one of them.
Is there anyone nearby?
You don't know.
On the road?
You from the looks of it, whatever happened really, really soon, like really, really short time ago.
Okay.
Recently.
Recently, yes.
Yeah, words are hard. And
Well,
I'm a
okay,
novelist.
I am gonna stop quickly and try to drive.
I'm driving.
No! Stop the car!
Fuck, we can try to
Fucking
pillage.
car!
No! Keep going. We
Excuse
don't
me?
need to stay here any longer.
Fuck.
Why would you like to stop, Miss Magpie?
Have you not seen those? Those
Attention drawers?
gold-plated implants? They worth a lot. They can
Well,
be
it's a
used for
trap.
so many things. But, fuck.
The only reason if I were to stop this vehicle is to let you out, and then I will continue driving.
Yeah,
Fucking cold.
no. I will take a pass. I'm gonna be stuck here.
Would you like to get out, Miss Magpie?
Only if I can get back in the car afterwards, but obviously that's not an option.
Neither should it be an option.
I
Alright.
continue
My own
driving.
fucking car?
Okay. It takes a bit, and the streets, as evening comes by and the kinda shaky streetlights of Oldtown start flickering on, the streets look a bit eerie as you approach the abandoned line of buildings that delimitate Oldtown from actual Cerulean Springs. But despite everything, you guys are, at least for the moment, out of Oldtown.
Yay.
I have to say,
Technically survived.
you technically survived, and it could have gone a lot worse.
It could have. I was 2 ether points from being, well, at the first tier.
What the hell did you use your ether for?
Healing. Mass.
Oh,
It
yeah,
tried
I
a mass
forgot.
heal for 1 point.
I forgot
For
about that.
1 point.
we tried mass heal, and it was 1 point.
It flopped. It flopped so hard.
I mean, it helped stabilize someone, but at least.
Yes. Like, it got us a little bit better reputation with the Raptors.
That's true.
Optics.
Since we weren't willing to actually fight or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Despite popular belief, we're not that big of idiots.
Congratulations on.
Have you met Panda?
I'm sorry. Who puts themselves into deadly situations every episode?
All of us.
Alone.
But yeah, congratulations! You survived your first proper entrance to Oldtown. Now you
We
know what expects you.
survived.
All the other times you'll have to come in.
Yay. And I'm sorry, why am I the biggest idiot? Oh wait, yeah.
Oh, she's lovely.
You're all fucking morons. I do know if
What?
I had any sense and thought for a moment I'd get away with it, I would tell Mayweather.
McCleary.
McCleary. I would tell McCleary everything that's just happened and let her take this up.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you're already on the Christmas card.
What?
Christmas
sorry,
But
card?
unfortunately,
Christmas
you're
card?
already on the Christmas card. Yeah, you know how like families will like put like a family photo on a Christmas card and send that out to people?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's on the Christmas
Is that an
card.
American thing?
Yes.
I think it is.
Culture's so weird.
I don't do that shit. I never thought of that. I just realized when he was talking about freaking movies that I thought were seriously outdated. But all right, you do that?
Panda,
Hmm?
as you move out of Oldtown, you do receive a message going, "Oh, so you're done? You're alive?"
Let's just say if you're
Dennis-
alive, you're not exactly done.
Dennis, I'm barely even hurt.
Define barely. Do I need to prepare the bandages?
I've got scratches. Wait, a scratch. Wait, give me a second.
I think you got two.
Yeah, I got 2 points of damage. Give me
You
a second.
lucky bastard.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Before anything happens.
You're gonna burn your ether to heal.
Yes.
She actually does it. Fuck's sake.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, that's almost a momentum too.
I'm not hurt at all.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
Yeah, I'm
I
full
guess
health.
3.
I don't think Magpie's hurt either.
No,
We're
you.
at full health!
Somehow you
Flawless.
managed to get the full health.
Flawless semi-mission.
I mean, you still have to deal with a lot more, but it's a start.
Semi-mission.
But yeah, you drive back. Where are you heading? Nano, are you heading
Dennis,
to
we're having
Pandas?
cake tonight.
Oh,
Yes.
cake!
Mistake.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a cake.
Yay, that's good. That's great.
Alright. Good, they'll just drop me off somewhere around here. I'll go and read my book in a park or something.
I'm just dropping them off before heading home. If you want, you can stay in the car.
Alright.
Okay. So, always going.
Fucking synths are just sassing on all of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not even that. They just apparently
done
keep
nothing
forgetting we can't enjoy cake.
I will
can
remember-
arrange other entertainment for you. I just like your company. If you want me to arrange something for you, I definitely will. Cake is not the main factor of having cake at a place. Give me a second.
I will remind Lemuria,
Mm.
you did find a way to get taste buds and,
Be right back.
digestive implements to a synth body.
I did.
You did? You need to pay for it, but you can do it.
Oh, right. Later. But definitely on my list.
Nice.
You're gonna have to eat so many calories to convert it into, like, fusion power.
I have rules for that shit, don't worry.
Oh, okay, so. Yes, I'm probably still gonna get out at some point just so I can take a walk and clear my head from the whole thing.
Alright.
Sure. I'm not gonna stop you.
And then I go immediately to the police.
If you want, I'm not gonna stop you.
No, as I said, there's if Lemuria thought there was the faintest chance in the hell that he could get away with any of this stuff, then he might, but no.
No,
And
that's
he
not.
realizes he's only being petty.
Yes.
Imagine the police actually giving a shit as well. Like,
Well, I mean, John is trying to woo someone in the police,
that's true.
so you
Nothing
can
is-
literally ruin his social life, but
I mean,
at the same time.
That is true. Do remember.
If I
that
ruin your social life, you will not be like. What do you have left?
Oh my god. Tonight,
Exactly.
the sass is out of the charts. What's going
And I'm
on?
back.
I didn't get any sleep last night or this morning, so I'm really like.
It's
I'm
okay.
an
the people
emotional
like you.
masochist. I love these
What I
kinds of
missed.
problems.
Alright, so.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
What?
Hello?
Lemuria,
Yeah, we can hear you. We're just ignoring you.
you. Jesus.
Hmm?
Lemuria,
Yes.
you are getting dropped at a place of your choosing, I will say.
Okay.
And the rest of you, is anyone else stepping down from vehicle, or are you all going to Pandas?
I am going to Pandas.
I'm dropping them off and then leaving.
Okay.
Can you send my car back, please? No.
I know my car. No.
Oh, my car. No.
As per usual, Miss Magpie, I will walk home.
I was about to say, you could... Magpie, you could spend the night if you want to. There's room. And there'll be breakfast.
Maybe.
Now,
I was about to ask what
please,
Panda's crafting
take
role
the
was.
car. You don't have to walk home.
That's fine. Used to it. I wouldn't want to inconvenience. That's English, right?
Mhm.
Miss Magpie?
But we wouldn't want to inconvenience you.
That's
Especially
true.
I'm a
I guess I
war
can stay
droid.
here.
I'm a war droid. I do not experience fatigue.
Okay. But isn't it annoying having to walk home when you have a perfectly good truck to use?
It's not my vehicle.
It's not Magpie's either, is it?
Technically, it's
Have a
no
nice
one.
evening.
Magpie is just looking at Panda like, what you saying? What the hell?
Oh, we all stole it together. It's everyone's truck. So if Nano wants to take the truck home,
This truck is not mine, but it's not anyone else's, if you know what I mean.
see, Miss Nano, you are perfectly in your rights to drive home. We'll be fine. You're gonna have to
I'm
start
gonna
this up in the
head-
morning anyway.
I'm gonna hand the keys to Magpie and walk out.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Enjoy your evening.
Have a good day.
Okay.
Now I feel bad.
Same.
I only gotta have 75% of my heart put in this cake.
Wow.
Give me just a second.
I'm still expecting an email from my grandma's email. Fucking hotmail.com.
I'm gonna have to be right back. I'll take just a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
how's
the
everyone's
DM
night
is
going?
Hmm?
So how's everyone's night going?
Oh, it's lovely. We're only shouted a couple times.
I am on try number 3 of my crocheting.
Oh.
Thanks. Hey, Laura, was it alright that I was standing for Nano so much?
What do you mean it's alright? No,
Because,
how
like, I
dare
don't
you
know.
be a sensitive person that has feelings towards others and cares? How dare you? Of course it's okay.
You'll be surprised how many times I've gotten the opposite answer for the exact same actions.
Sorry about
I mean,
that. I'm back.
given that I accused the same thing of Vazaru for John. Ugh, anyway,
Anyways, so
Good people, man. They're so fucking annoying.
who wants to go first? Panda, John, and Magpie, or Lemuria Nano?
Cake bake time.
You know you do need to roll
Well,
for
I guess
it.
that settles it then.
I know I'm gonna have to roll for cake. Ain't no free cake in the land.
There's no free cake in the land. I mean, you can buy one if you want, if you don't want to roll. If you want to bake it yourself,
No, I gotta make him a phone.
then
Have you met Panda?
I know that's what I'm
She's gonna
saying.
make it herself.
Then go for it. You know it's
We're
a
taking
roll.
down all the alcohol. Give me a second. Here. Okay. What is the deal with spec on skill trees again?
Spec will give you full modifiers, but if you roll out of your spec, it's gonna be just a roll without modifiers.
Okay.
If you roll a train, it's gonna be no modifier and a disadvantage because those are hard skills. Basically, you need to be to be trained in that to be effective.
Okay. Can I roll craft for cake?
Art will be better.
Art for decorating it, like, come on.
Art as in culinary art.
Okay, that's fair. Damn you! I'm trying to lawyer
I
here.
know.
Crafting. But crafting.
that's what I was just about to say.
From just the
Crafting,
standpoint
it
of
takes a
like,
recipe.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. I work in a kitchen. I do consider want to do art.
Exactly.
You're one of these people who work in Subway and call themselves sandwich artists, aren't you?
That's not their choice.
Oh
like,
my god.
Y'all might have just made this a very shitty cake. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Like the business I work for literally has craft services in its name.
That makes it crafting.
No, it doesn't. It's hard. Roll for it.
No. Damn, okay. Alright. 11.
It's a possible cake. It's not the best reward. It's not bad.
Fuck you. I should have used coordination.
No, it's not bad. It's a good cake. It's not.
It's a cake.
Okay. There's a big number 5 on the cake.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, I just love that it's like it's a passable cake.
Oh, I feel so damaged. I'm gonna have to buy some actual cake mix after this. Just to feel better.
I mean, considering what happened and everything, you can blame it on the little things that happened when you came back and everything. It's fine.
That's painful. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna draw a big old 5 on the cake and tell everyone, hey, come on, eat. We have cake, we have booze, and should I be barbecuing? Should I barbecue?
Yes. Magpie is just in the background, like, yes.
Okay, we can barbecue.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that, don't worry. But it's fine.
Okay, cool.
You know how to barbecue decently. It's not a problem.
Got our burgers, got our vegan patties.
All right. Any conversation happening?
Candace getting fucking drunk. I don't know what conversations to have. We're just talking about the neighborhood.
Yep,
Sit on the
Magpie is
front porch,
joining
eat
in and
some cake.
drinking.
Okay.
It's just chitter chatter
Uh,
until.
as you're getting drunk, do remember we have a system that does deal with alcohol and drugs and stuff.
Mhm.
As you're getting drunk for the next 3 hours, you're gonna have a +1 on drive and fortitude, but you're gonna have -4 to all coordination rolls.
Ew. Okay. Let's see. Time for.
You don't.
No.
I mean, you don't need to write it down. I don't think you're gonna unless you
No, I
want
was
to
gonna
go.
say, oh, time for magic testing. I'm drunk.
Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh god. You're drunk and you're at
Magpie
2.
still remembers the last time.
You're drunk and you're at like. Oh no! At the moment, I will say you're at your limit. You did heal yourself.
Then it's advisable not to do anything. But also, I'm drunk, so I need to roll a focus not to do anything.
Roll it. Considering you're drunk, it's a 5+.
Why do I put myself in these situations?
You
Oh,
answer. There's this little voice in your mind that kind of goes, remember the wings? This is how you get the wings. We don't want the wings.
Oh god, the wings.
Yeah.
I look at my plate and see a little chicken wing. Oh god, the wings.
So yeah, you do manage to stave off the urge to test with your body. Which is
Yeah, no, we're.
for the better of everyone, I will say.
Yes.
And it's just gonna start knitting
Good.
till it's time to go to sleepies.
Oh, okay, you guys get drunk, drink the thoughts of the day away, and at least revel in the fact that you're still in one piece.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
For
Oh
everyone?
yeah, did John join us?
I think so.
John,
What?
are you joining in
Did
the
you join us for
drinking?
the drinking and revelry?
No.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, Vanda's gonna pass the fuck out.
Okay, I hope you're gonna pass out inside.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to ask if it's still January.
It still is. It still very much is. It's really fucking cold outside.
Fucking long January. Shit.
I'm fluffy. I got my fur.
On one half of your body. Yes.
On one half of my body.
The other half, not so much. So yeah, it's a question I need to ask.
I fall asleep on the couch
Okay.
and point upstairs and to the right and say, Magpie, if you want a bed, there's one in that room. It's super fluffy.
Okay, I think Magpie will try to go to that room, but probably passes out on the rug before the bed.
Okay.
Fun fact, that is the unused master bedroom
Oh damn.
Oh.
that had the best bed in the house.
It's gonna be a very big bed, just out of reach.
Yep, just out of reach.
All right.
Just out of reach.
John, what
Where
are
is Dennis while this is happening, by the way?
He's seen worse. He is just gonna make sure that you're all okay. It's not. He does partake a bit, but not too much. Like, it doesn't seem to be very into the whole alcohol or other stuff.
Well, he better not be. He's fucking 16.
Yeah, he's allowed to drink. He's not allowed to get drunk.
You do know what it was until like a week ago, right?
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
And I have the house rules. You can drink. You're not allowed to get drunk in my house.
Yeah, no, it's
Outside
good.
of it, sure.
It's good. It's good.
And don't be peer pressured.
You're drunk. Just sleep, Mom.
You got it, son. Oh, he called me Mom. Panda clutches their heart. Oh.
Yeah. Let me go
Passes out.
check your friend didn't destroy the bedroom in the meantime. Magpie, you're getting carefully settled on the big bed.
Aww.
10,000 clouds embrace you.
John, anything you're gonna do in the meantime?
You're just gonna crawl into his tub.
Okay. You crawl in
It
your
has been a
tub.
day.
It has been a day, and you just drift under the water.
Dionysus would be fucking proud.
Nano and Lemuria, what are you guys doing?
I'm having a walk in the park.
I will send Lemuria a text. On my way home, will you find your own way?
Mm-hmm. That's it, just mm-hmm.
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 Lemuria, it's gonna be darker, and you walk in the park. Give me an awareness check, please.
How's the weather, out of curiosity? While
What?
I do this. How's the weather?
It's pretty clear. Despite the dire situation, it wasn't dramatically raining.
Nope. I'm sorry, I've caps that
Hell yeah.
Lemuria,
Look out, Lemuria. Max dice.
Jesus, that's a critical, actually.
Momentum. Fuck yeah.
You have the certainty that someone got their eyes on you.
I've got my eyes on you.
And you
Okay.
can kind of see them. They're doing a really good job, but maybe it's the cybernetics. Your eyes kind of just stare at this guy.
Describe this person to me.
He's a human male in his 20s. He seems to be casually dressed. Nothing too fancy, nothing too weird, nothing that stands out too much. What you can see is just the glimpse of a very high-end robotic hand.
Hmm.
I swear to God, Lemuria, if you get kidnapped for parts, I am gonna kill somebody.
Not me, not me.
That's a good heads up. I am going to ping with my current address back to Nano. Oh, my current location to Nano.
Okay.
Along with a photo of the person who spotted me. And then, so who's watched unedited footage of a bear?
Oh, I did.
It's been a while.
You know
It has.
when the doppelgangers starts running down from the top of the street towards.
Yes.
I'm about to do that.
Barreling.
Towards this person?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Are you trying to be intimidating?
Well, I mean, that depends. Is it intimidating?
Have you seen unedited footage of a bear? Roll me an intimidation, please.
Mm-hmm.
It's certainly something.
I have no idea what that grid means. Not sure it's a word. No, it's not.
I mean, considering the suddenness and everything, I still need to roll for him. Because
that he wasn't prepared for me to
it really wasn't like
spot him.
you just like. So for those of you watching at home, imagine the scene as in Terminator, right?
Terminator
Lemuria
2.
stops, turns his head straight towards this guy, and then just bolts towards him. Like, straight up barreling towards this guy. Oh god. He fucking runs. He runs. He runs far. He runs fast. And I don't know if he runs far and fast enough to outrun you, but he's certainly gonna try.
Like, if need be, I'm willing to burn a PowerPoint on this to give it a boost my coordination.
I'm gonna let you do that. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Are
The
you...
most dangerous old man ever known.
So, you... the people in the park kind of turn their head as they see Mach-free old man Sind just rushing this guy straight up. Are you... roll me a charge.
Oh yes, stunning charge. How is just add 1d6 to an attack?
Yeah, roll an attack plus 1d6.
It does not sound like an attack.
I will say this constitutes as a charge.
Heads up, I have no idea who this person is, but I'm in a bad mood, so...
Fair enough.
You about to learn today.
Yep.
Oh god.
Oh, hold on, I need to update my coordination temporarily.
I sure hope Jerry doesn't want us to do anything in the next 3 hours while we're trying to sleep. That would be unfortunate.
That would be a shame indeed.
Especially because
I left the
coordination
heart
is like
split
my
out of
second
my
best
hair.
stat.
Oh, Jesus.
What is my martial arts?
If I remember, it's decent.
Yes, yeah, it's pretty good.
It's
4.
Lunar Kwando.
Fucking hell! Do you... no, I will say you don't even need that. Like, the guy who's trying to run away from you. He's surprised, he's trying to run away, he's not expecting you to be basically a car on legs.
Oh, sorry.
Roll me damage!
Oh,
6
god.
Lemuria.
Damage of a... Ah, here we go. So it's only going to be a light attack.
Yeah, okay. You're not gonna kill him
Damage
immediately.
of a 300-pound old man running into you at full speed.
I'm trying to find out where the... what is an armed attack?
What do you mean?
Well, because I'm trying to find where on my character sheet the actual unarmed damage is.
Oh, an armed attack is considering you're skilled. It's your strength dice or your coordination die, depending on what you're using. But this is
Okay.
pure strength, like you're just barreling into him.
That is fucking excellent.
Fucking bulldozer.
300-pound old man. Ramming into him.
Langrid is now a
Full
card, by the way.
Langrid. Oh, thank you.
What the fuck is a Langrid?
It's a meaningless word I made up because I was trying to. I need to keep this alliteration going. I will compromise my vocabulary to make it fit.
No, I understand that, but I want to find a definition. So whatever the fuck.
That's
Lemuria
not
is
18
trying to
points
do.
of damage. What did you roll?
Yeah, no, knock off the first d10, so 10 points of damage.
Jesus fucking.
Holy shit!
Yeah, no. You can see him just. You rush into him.
And 4 plus drive check, or be dazed for the next turn.
I don't even need to fucking roll the drive. It's just 10 points of damage. He's really close to dying, the poor guy. He's dazed, alright.
Who are you? What do you want?
No, listen. They are forcing me, okay? See this? They're forcing me. I need to do this or they're gonna fucking kill me.
And I'm not. Who are you? Who do you work for?
Listen, I'm not working for everyone. It's just, I had this arm, and it looked like a good deal, but then things started happening to my muse, and it told me to follow you.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Hold it.
It's a Black Mirror episode.
I don't know where they are. I don't know. I wanted to get removed, but it pays so much every time I try.
Shut up and dance.
Alright. How removable are arms?
I mean, with proper equipment, it's pretty easy.
Hypothetically, if one was going to do it in, say, an open park.
There's a lot of eyes on you.
About 10 damage.
Are you going to try and do it?
Well, this is the thing. I'm willing to take the bet that even if I only take, like, half the arm, so there's nothing that's going to cause medical damage to this person, I can just give what I've got to Magpie.
Sure thing.
And she can figure out the rest.
It's gonna be, I will say, you grapple him, like, it's not even try, he can't even defend himself at the moment. You just gonna rip his arm out of it, like, rip off his arm out of his socket in the middle of a park?
I don't know, that's where my instincts are going, but every part of me is screaming, this is a stupid idea. Lemuria is not this stupid.
There is people looking, I'm just gonna say that.
Whole park full. Broad daylight is a motherfucker.
It's not broad daylight, but Cerulean Spring sparks, so people are always around. You cannot.
Alright. I'm going to stand up and pull him up by his collar.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll his sleeve up, and I'm going to take as much care and attention paying it, like, to all the details of his arm that I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
While telling him to basically just piss off.
As you do
And I
that,
better not see him around again.
he's agreeing, he's really agreeing, but As you do that, are you trying? Are you touching the arm?
Probably.
Oh no.
What is your hacking defense?
Oh no.
It's my lowest.
You lucky bastard. But you,
Uh,
the moment
Hacking is 8.
Yeah, I know. When you said the lowest, I figured. The moment you touch it, there's this sort of distortion of your Muse interface. But from what you can tell, everything is fine. Him, on the other end, you can hear the burning of flesh as the connector superheat.
Okay, yeah, now I am going to yank it off as hard as I can.
You do. You're gonna take some fire damage.
Not if I use my flame fist.
Oh, you're just gonna punch it with a flame fist?
Well, no, I'm more relying on the fact that my flame fist probably is fireproof. Otherwise, it's a very, very serious. I hope the hand with fire, the fire effect, is made of wood.
No, it's not. Yeah, we'll allow that. Roll me a strength.
Even if I do take the damage, I'm happy to take the damage. I just want to get it off him.
I'm just gonna say you're gonna take half. Consider it's incoming fire, not outgoing fire. Like, it's still internal components that get damaged.
Yeah.
You take 3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Give me a strength check, please. You can use your unarmed as well if you want. You do have unarmed, so
+4 to that.
it's not gonna be enough. Like, you managed to yank it well, but these, from what you can tell, it used to be very high grade stuff. It's not enough to rip it off, and the guy just starts screaming and gargling as you can see his veins popping up, and he falls to the floor. Dead. Nano!
Probably shouldn't have started by breaking his spine.
Nano,
yes, Jerry.
were you moving towards the position when you receive a ping?
Yes.
I will say you can arrive now.
Oh no.
How competent do we believe the police to be?
I mean, it's not a matter of competence, it's a matter of overworked. Something like this,
We're not gonna solve it.
probably gonna fall between the cracks.
Alright.
I'm gonna call Goodman.
Okay. Yeah. What is it?
Good evening. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Evening shift. So, no, not much.
I am calling to report a dead body, but
Fuck.
I'm also calling to tell you that you don't necessarily need to take care of it, because we are more than willing to do so ourselves.
Details of that? I need to decide if I need to take care of this or not. It's you, but I still want to know.
Yes, of course. Lemuria, Can I put you through for a moment to give a brief report so we can debrief the cops?
Okay.
I will link him to remove.
Alright. So, what's with Steph?
I don't know. I think I killed him.
Why would you say that to a police officer?
Because Lemuria, as was pointed out in the car, has never killed anyone.
Why would you do that? That you should have had a reason.
I don't know what happened. It was there, and his arm. I tried to get it off.
You tried to get off his arm.
It was burning him.
I know that.
Lemuria, your functions seem to be slowing down.
Oh, I wish I could be sick.
Listen, start from the top. Why did you go after this guy?
He was spying on me.
Okay, that's a start.
And he was babbling about his hacking his muse.
Oh, fuck's sake. Send me a picture of the arm.
I'm gonna send a picture of what's left of the arm after everything else.
Give me a moment, I'm still gonna need a roll to see how convincing you were. Are you trying to convince him? If you were trying to, that's gonna be... so no, you're telling the truth, and you're not trying to be charming, you're just in shock.
In shock.
Which does bring it up. Fortitude, please. And it's gonna be 6+. It's your first kill. Like your first proper kill. Not gonna say cold-blooded, but...
Fortitude plus. Right.
It was pretty warm-blooded.
I don't have blood.
Oh, he did have a very
it's
warm
not your blood
blood.
I'm talking about.
Botch.
Oh shit, yo. Yeah, that's a botch.
Damn.
You you need to give me another roll, please. That's your cyber psychosis roll.
That's another botch.
Can we pay a momentum for that?
You
Yeah, we have
can.
a shit ton of momentum.
You have
guys.
momentum. You can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Use
we have
it.
plenty of momentum.
Are you gonna save the botch, the cyber psychosis one? Because the first one already went through. I'm sorry.
Okay. Lemuria,
Okay.
you fine with saving that cyber custody?
Yeah, I think that's probably wise. Like, I'm very close.
Yeah.
I'm always hovering around cyberpsychosis.
Yeah, because I feel the same way about ether starvation. It's
All
we
right.
don't want that juju in our house.
Okay, you can use your momentum to save
What?
Bless you.
to save the roll.
Ouch. Okay.
All right, that's gonna be 3 momentum for that. Thank you very much. 3 threat for me.
Ew, disgusting. Take it away.
No, never. And
No, you don't need threat.
so
You're already
you
a
are
threat.
at. Oh, no, that's the worst. That's not the worst. That's the wrong one. So that's gonna be 5 and 7. And Lemuria,
Mm-hmm.
you do still lose, considering it's a botch, you do still lose that point of fortitude. You can recover it, remember it. It's just, when you go down on both, you need to recover either one or the other. You can recover both per session. But you went down just 1 fortitude. So, you are in shock. You and the lack of a body now, and this is all fucking messy. This is insane, and there's that. It's still you, but there's this calculating part that does force, in a sense, force logic, but not really. It's so weird. Your recount is a bit confusing, but you're getting there. So, did you send the picture of Yarn to...
Whatever picture I can manage of it, yes.
Okay, and good.
Probably a few of the pictures as it was like melting down because I was.
Oh,
taking
it's
those
still
shots.
melting down. Like the thing is still fucking burning.
Well,
You
yeah,
might
but
want to just send a video.
I was taking pictures when it had started, and I was still just trying to like study it.
He looks at me and goes, "Oh, for fuck's sake! Listen, did you go to Oldtown lately? Did you have any dealings with Oldtown lately?"
I look at Nano.
We had a threat that led us to Oldtown briefly.
Witnesses.
I look around the park at everyone.
Where people are just... This is one of the things people don't really want to see.
Okay.
So, you can see a couple of people looking, but no one is really engaging that much.
Yes and no.
Usual
There are
stuff.
people about, but nobody really paying too close attention.
People don't really want it, do they? Do you have a way of dealing with it properly?
Yes.
Then deal with that. I'm
Very well.
gonna do some digging, but from what I understand, poor guy didn't have a chance to begin with.
Do you need anything else from us, or are we good to go now, officer?
I'll still want every information you have on this thing. If you get something, I still want to be informed.
We got pinged this afternoon.
Where?
You got pinged, yes, Lemuria.
Through your Oldtown thing?
If you would allow us to take care of this now, I will reach out to you once Lemuria is settled.
Yeah, take care of poor guy. It does sound shaken. I'll wait.
That poor, cold, emotionless robot.
I'll await further information, alright?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a pleasant evening.
Oh, it's gonna be more pleasant than yours.
Yeah.
And
No doubt.
And with that,
I told you to have a good day.
I'm gonna
I'll-
reach out to
Just have a
Magpie.
good day.
Well, I'm not squeaky clean anymore.
I'm gonna reach out to Magpie.
okay.
Never say shit like that. Jerry will turn it against you.
I see.
First
Damn, I am the fool.
first time I played, I was like, oh yeah, I don't have any habits. Second session, oh hey, you're picking up smoking, by the way.
Yes, Nano? Callie, leave me alone, Callie.
Can we arrange for pickup of part?
What type of parts?
Biological and mechanical.
I guess I'm a little bit tipsy, so I might not be able to.
I'm going to assume you do not do that on your own.
Bitch, you're drunk.
I am usually.
Send an associate.
Yeah, my associate does not drive.
Then give me coordinates.
Since Magpie is quite drunk at the moment, she will give Nano the coordinates.
Okay. Ooh, this went a lot better than I expected. All right. You receive coordinates to garage, but it's a bit out of the way.
I'll be fine.
It's
Lemuria?
not Oldtown. It's just sort of, kind of away part of town. Not too much of a problem.
I need you to walk home.
Okay.
Jerry, by the way, just so you know, she does not live there.
No, I know.
You're good.
Can you do that?
Okay.
Do you remember the coordinates?
I have a sat nav now.
Yes, you do. And just dock for the night, okay?
Okay.
This
That
was
is
not
insane.
your fault.
Okay.
Can you say something else then, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
He's just gonna start
I'll
wandering
take
off
that as
back towards home.
I'm gonna take the body.
Okay, with the body.
I am taking the body and I am walking towards the coordinates.
Okay.
Just walking with a dead body in the middle of the streets. Damn, I wish we
Do
gave her the
give
truck.
me. Do give me. What?
I'm like gonna cradle him a little bit as if he's drunk.
Okay, I mean, it's.
He's only a little bit drunk and fire damaged.
I mean, he's a bit drunk with this scared, like frozen in death expression of pure terror and agony. So
If I tilt his face, people can't see his expression.
you can hide his face. Okay, it's alright.
Just put him in the car.
I don't have the
That
car.
doesn't
Magpie
do
has the car.
Oh,
Magpie has the fucking car.
I did you take the car?
Magpie, are you?
Because Magpie made the scene of it.
Magpie, are you?
all I said was just bring back the car.
Magpie, are you sending at least a message to a person for the drop off?
I'm like, hey, I'm sending a voicemail. Hey, there's gonna be one incoming. It's not gonna be me because, well, I'm fucking smashed. But yes, there's gonna be one at the usual place. And she dozes
In
off.
the background of that.
No, she dozes off in the middle of the voice message. And
So there's
after that,
just
snoring.
snoring for about like 5 minutes before the call is.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Nano,
Mm-hmm.
do for the sake of it give me a stealth roll. Because, I mean, okay, you're hiding him and everything, but at the same time, I would expect you not to. At least try not to draw any attention to the fact that you're carrying a body along.
It's just a body. It's just a body.
I mean, you still expect the proper people to take care of it, not being hauled in the streets.
I know I'm joking. It's just a body. Oh, it's just a body. Oh god.
Stealth. I don't think I've ever rolled stealth before with Nano.
Oh, I think you did. Didn't you during the Exarch event?
No, because none of walked in.
Oh, you're right.
I walked up and talked to them as if I was an idiot. I did a John.
Wow.
No, John almost dies when he does that.
Stealth.
You did a panda.
Precisely. You walk out embarrassed. And just feeling a little bit iffy.
You walk out wishing you died.
Yes.
No, Lemuria, that's you.
Oh.
My
Yeah.
roll 20 is insanely slow. Give me a moment.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Alright. Moment's over.
Wow.
No. I'm joking.
Don't tease the robot with a built-in shotgun.
You know that might not be the best idea. Next time, just give her the fucking truck.
Well, I did ask if she was sure. Didn't I?
People don't really want to have anything to do with you.
No oppressed civilian is gonna say, no, yeah. You know what? Yeah. No, I'll take keys. No one, no.
Some people are gonna look at you, like you're not gonna be completely undetected. People will look, but they don't care. Or they don't want to care. They don't want to deal with the shit.
Who's gonna approach the war droid with a body?
You arrive at this garage. It's a very unassuming place. And you hear a voice coming from an intercom going, "Deposit the body outside."
Do you have a designated location?
Just deposit there.
Very well. And I will gently and carefully place it down.
Okay. Please step away. We're gonna take care of it.
I assume you will be in contact with Miss Magpie for further information.
Your cat will be sent, and your liaison will be Miss Magpie.
Very well. Thank you for your time. Have a pleasant evening. And I'll walk away.
There's a moment going, please step back just a second for record keeping.
Of course.
There's a long moment. You can see a camera going up and down. Right. Record keeping complete. You can step back now.
I take a few steps back.
You can see the garage door opens just enough. There's a pair of hands kind of pulling back, and then the garage door closes.
And I walk away.
Okay. Magpie,
Yes.
in the morning, you will find a voice message, which has been sitting there for a while.
Oh god.
You said a fucking word.
Pounding headache. She's gonna listen to it.
That's gonna go. You know a fucking portrait like that, and you didn't tell me anything about it, you bitch!
Oh, amazing.
What the fuck? You couldn't get me back on that. By the way, the guy was iced by the glitch.
Ah.
FYI.
FYI, like,
FYI.
I got my tracker out. Usual standard procedure with stuff. Always a bit of a mess, but...
Magpie's just gonna send a text to Nano with the 3 letters in capitals WTF. And then she's gonna just
Roll over and die.
collapse.
yeah, roll over and die basically. Yes, exactly.
And with that,
Roll fortitude to not hate yourself.
All right, roll it, Lemuria.
Hey, you're assuming I'm back at Nano's house.
oh god, where did you go?
Oh no.
Well, I told you where I went.
Let me see.
Did you text her?
I said I'm going home.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh dear.
Do I need to
Is that even a question, at this point?
So I get home after this to find Lemuria apps and then I take it?
Before we get on with that, I will say it's 11:30. We ran way past our usual time. But yes, this is the situation at the moment, and I will say that next week we're gonna pick up from here. What do you say?
I just want to point out to everybody that nominated Lemuria as responsible leader position.
What?
I did not.
Who was that?
Are you sure about that?
I nominated Nano.
Yeah,
I don't know what y'all talking about.
But yeah,
Nano and then Lemuria close second.
as before we go, as Kara said, we do have a community Discord. So if you like what you've seen so far and want to spend time with this crazy bunch of folks, we are pretty active on the Discord server. So come join us.
There's not a lot of us just yet, but it's nice and cozy.
It's really warm, like the flames of hell.
Exactly.
We're gonna have I think next week we're starting
Yes.
a Dragon Age game.
Yeah.
It is called Dragonthorn and Lyrium. And I'm gonna be running it on Wednesdays at our usual time, which is 6 p.m. British Summer Time, 7 p.m. Central European Summer Time, and I have no fucking clue for America.
The usual no for
Oh,
Chicago time.
Just
time
take
for
off
American
some numbers.
Yeah,
I think it's like 3 Eastern.
It's 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time and noon Central Time.
Okay.
right at lunchtime if you want to have
So
some
same time
company
as
while you eat.
usual.
Yeah.
Linux, weren't you also going to run a game?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
am. That is still on the works to be soon, but we've now started getting some scheduled prep sessions.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably not going to be streamed. It's just to get everyone on the same page with the same standard of character.
Oh my. But yes, it's gonna be on air soon TM, as always, and it's gonna be
Soon TM.
a heavily modified D&D 3.5.
Expect to see some familiar faces. Well,
Yep.
hear some familiar voices and some new ones.
Yes, and it's gonna be headed by our lovely Lemuria, our lovely Linkus. As always, the person responsible for the lovely portraits you see on screen right now is Kara Fox.
I put my shit in the chat. So that's where you can find me. Also here on Twitch at cherafox.com.
Yeah!
Perfect. Twitch.tv/cherafox. I stream some games every now and then.
Yeah, we've been streaming Dragon Age Origins lately.
Yes, I am just to finish it. Probably tomorrow. I'm on the Archdemon fight, and then I'm either gonna go on with Awakening, or do the Golems of Angmar DLC.
Oh, nice. Blap.
Hey Dean, we're gonna kill you.
We're gonna die.
Toodles.
And well, after
Hello.
this, as always, if you want to support us, please leave a follow. You can find us on social media. You can find us on Twitter and on Facebook. Just look for Splitter Studios.
Give us a like, leave a comment.
Yes.
Bell icon needs pressing.
Yes. And you will find the VODs for today's session. You will find it on Monday at 7 p.m. on YouTube, and hopefully on Anchor. But Anchor has been acting up lately, so I couldn't upload the last two things that we did on Anchor because it had some problems with processing. I'm gonna try again and see how that goes this time. We're gonna be live next time with the Menagerie, with the mess I left everyone with, which I love. It's been so messy. It's got a lot messier than I expected, and it's amazing. Next Saturday at usual time. And with that, do we have anyone to rate?
Let me see. Go JG is doing Destiny 2 at the moment.
Oh, well, let's go exchange pleasantries since she came around and say hi before. Right, go GG. Alright, people, thank you very much for coming. It's been lovely to have you tonight. And
We love you.
See you all next time.
Toodles,
Be
everyone.
amazing.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Remember, don't touch the essence.